Hello everyone, my name is Proxy, and if you couldn't tell from the name of the video, these are my top 7 most disliked attractions in Disney's California Adventure. If you are planning a trip to Disneyland in California and are planning to visit California Adventure, you may want to skip these attractions. Before I start, keep in mind that these are my own opinions. You are entitled to your own opinion, but please be respectful in the comments if you are going to disagree with any of these rides. But anyways, let's get us started. Coming in at number 7, we have Monsters Inc. Mike and Sully to the Rescue, located in Hollywoodland. This ride is based on the Monsters Inc. movie that was released in 2001 by Disney Pixar. The ride itself opened up January 22nd of 2006. The queue to the ride is themed to look like the Monstropolis transit station, where there you board a taxi. The TV on the car cuts to a report of a human child that is on the loose. You go through Monstropolis, where it shows some scenes in the movie, like the sushi shop where they saw Boo, and others where the CDA is cleaning up Monsters Inc. after Boo's been located there. The ride itself is pretty outdated due to that it is now 11 years old. The audio animatronics have barely any movement, being only the head or the arm moving. For a dark ride, it is somewhat enjoyable for kids, although it is quite loud and scary. Overall, this ride is not the worst ride in all of the land, but it does come on our list. Next up, we have the Golden Zephyr, located on the Bright and Sunny Paradise Pier. The Zephyr, or Flying Bench as I call it, is a slower moving take on the Astro Orbiters, or Dumbo. You sit in a 12-person vehicle and start the ride. There is barely anybody on this ride due to how slow it is and how boring it may seem. Although the ride itself is only 1.5 minutes, it seems like it takes forever. The ride opened on February 8th of 2001 and has been there since. There has been no changes to it as well since this time. If you want to waste a few minutes while your party members go get some food for you, this is a perfect ride to go on. At number 5, we have another Paradise Pier ride, the Jumping Jellyfish. This ride is intended towards smaller children who cannot go on the tower. I meant Guardians of the Galaxy mission breakout. We'll miss you, Tower. This opened the same day as the Zephyr, and Disney cut the ribbon to let guests on this ride. The jellyfish slowly bob up and down, and it is not as thrill-seeking as you'd think for a 12-meter ride. Like the Zephyr, this ride has a total time of 1.5 minutes to waste while your buddies go get some grub. Again, if you have kids around the age of 10 to 7, this ride is great for them, being you only need to be 102 centimeters to get on this ride. Halfway through the list at number 4, we have the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail. Ooh, try to say that 5 times fast. This was not always themed after the Disney Pixar movie Up. It was once closer tied to Grizzly River Run in having the theme of Brother Bear. You can still see Coda and Kenai immortalized as a wooden statue right outside the attraction. Before the reskin, the trail had all that it has now, but as well had a small show called The Magic of Brother Bear, and character meet and greets with Coda and Kenai. Now this trail has been somewhat changed for the worse, and is no longer themed after my favorite Disney movie. Again, they're ruining everything I love. Your kids will most definitely be tugging you around the stairs and rope bridges and wanting to go on the zipline that usually has a 20 to 40 minute wait. But although this is set in a forest during the midday and early afternoon, there is barely to no shade at all. You're going to be so hot after spending the 30 minutes it takes to do everything here, you'll be asked to work for Disney to cook the popcorn just by placing it on your skin. This area is fun, although it is tiring for your legs and just everything. You will be wanting to bring water while you're in this, just so you don't dehydrate. Down to our top 3, our most controversial on the list. Rolling in with our 3rd on the list, Paradise Pier hooks in another with Goofy's Sky School. Once called Mulholland Madness, based off the Mulholland Drive located in LA, this ride is very twisty and turny. Not only does it suck your knees in tight, it rattles your brain, sloshing from left to right to up to down. This ride is super tightly packed. Half the time you feel like you're gonna fall off the track. The Goofy redesign happened in the summer of 2011 and made it more popular than it was. The ride is a steel wild mouse roller coaster, which is why there are so many tight corners on this ride. If you want to throw up your corn dog from Corn Dog Castle, this is definitely the ride to go on. At numero 2, we choose Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters. This ride used to be much worse, being that the controls on the floating tires were very finicky or you didn't move at all. When I say controls, I do not mean a joystick in front of you. I mean that you yourself were the controller, leaning from left to right to forward to back to get your tire to move. Now though, it is a trackless, dancing car ride. Sounds obscure, doesn't it? All this ride does is spin in slow circles and does a line dance to Italian music. When you want a ride to go to sleep to, choose this. Not It's a Small World. That's a good ride. This one, not so much. Now our final ride. Wait, not a ride. A movie? At number 1, we have the fear-inducing It's Tough to Be a Bug located in Bug's Land. This is a 9-minute long 3D film based on another Disney movie, A Bug's Life. This attraction uses theater lighting, audio animatronics, 3D film techniques, and other effects to pull off all the fear-inducing sights that you will see. Flick hosts the show and tells the audience why we should have bugs as friends. The first friend of ours to come on is none other than a Mexican red knee tarantula. Yeah, great for kids, Disney. Placing arachnophobia in kids' heads since 2001. During the show, different techniques are triggered to make us feel like things are actually happening, like air cannons when we're being shot at, water sprayers when we're being shot at by acid, smell cannons making it look like a stink bug farted on us, hornets stinging the audience with ticklers in the back of our seats, spiders coming down from the ceiling, great job again, Disney, and again using the ticklers to let the bugs out first. Disney did a great job on making a fun movie of bugs into one about those old classic bug horror movies that we are as well shown during the show. So please do not bring your kids onto this, as you will regret it when they're 17 and can't be outside when they see ladybugs flying. I don't do that. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I had a lot of fun doing the research on these rides and kind of making them worse than they are. But again, if you do go to Disney's California Adventure, try the other rides out first before hopping on these. You won't regret not doing these rides. If you really want to try them out, go ahead. I did once and you can as well. Make sure to still have fun while you're in Disneyland. Magic is everywhere. And don't forget, stay magical. See you guys in the next one.